Some people over 60 eat too little protein to support muscle. Others hear that more is always better and begin adding shakes to every meal. Both approaches miss the real question: how much fits your body, health, and activity? In a few minutes, you will know how to estimate a reasonable daily range, spread it across meals, and recognize when the calculation should be handled by a healthcare professional. The basic adult recommended dietary allowance is 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That is designed as a minimum amount that meets the needs of nearly all healthy adults, not necessarily an ideal target for every older adult trying to preserve muscle. Several expert groups have suggested that many healthy older adults may benefit from roughly 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram per day, especially when combined with resistance exercise. Needs may be higher during illness or recovery, but those situations require individualized care. Here is the calculation. First, take your weight in pounds and divide by 2.2 to estimate kilograms. For example, a person who weighs 165 pounds weighs about 75 kilograms. At 0.8 grams per kilogram, that is about 60 grams per day. At 1.0 to 1.2 grams, the range is about 75 to 90 grams per day. That example is not a prescription. Body composition, activity, appetite, medical conditions, and weight goals matter. Using current body weight can also overestimate needs in some people with obesity, so a clinician or dietitian may use a different reference weight. The next issue is distribution. Imagine eating 5 grams at breakfast, 10 at lunch, and 60 at dinner. The daily total may look adequate, but breakfast and lunch offer little support for muscle and may leave you hungry. Instead, include a recognizable protein source at each meal. Many people find that roughly 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, lunch, and dinner is a practical pattern, although smaller adults and people with lower targets may need less. What does that look like without a calculator? Breakfast could be Greek yogurt with milk and nuts, or eggs strengthened with egg whites and a side of yogurt. Lunch could include chicken, tuna, tofu, lentils paired with another protein, or cottage cheese with a balanced plate. Dinner might include fish, poultry, lean meat, tofu, tempeh, beans, or a combination of plant foods. Plant protein absolutely counts. Some plant foods contain less protein per typical serving or lower amounts of certain essential amino acids, so variety and adequate total intake matter. Soy foods, beans, lentils, peas, whole grains, nuts, and seeds can work together across the day. One amino acid called leucine helps trigger muscle protein building. Dairy, meat, fish, eggs, and soy are useful sources. But you do not need to buy a leucine supplement. A sufficient serving of high-quality protein usually provides it as part of the food. Protein alone does not create strength. Think of resistance exercise as the instruction and protein as the material. Without a training signal, adding more powder will not reproduce the benefits of using your muscles. Include safe strength work at least twice weekly if appropriate. Train the legs, hips, back, chest, shoulders, arms, and core using weights, machines, bands, or body weight variations matched to your ability. What about protein powder? It can be useful when appetite is low, chewing is difficult, cooking is inconvenient, or food alone does not reach the target. Whey, casein, soy, pea, and blended plant proteins can all contribute. Choose a product with a clear ingredient list. a useful amount of protein per serving, modest added sugar, and credible third-party testing. Avoid proprietary anti-aging muscle blends and products that hide the dose. I have linked a straightforward third-party tested option in the description. It is optional. Food offers protein along with vitamins, minerals, and the experience of a complete meal. Now, the most important caution. People with chronic kidney disease may need a different protein target depending on kidney function, dialysis status, nutrition, and other factors. Liver disease, certain metabolic disorders, swallowing problems, diabetes, cancer treatment, wounds, and recent surgery can also change the plan. Do not substantially increase protein or start daily shakes because of an internet calculation if you have one of those conditions. Ask a physician or registered dietitian. Also, watch what accompanies the protein. Processed meats can add large amounts of sodium and saturated fat. Sweet shakes can add enough calories to undermine weight or glucose goals. A balanced eating pattern matters more than chasing one nutrient. Here is your simple 3-day check. For 3 normal days, write down the main protein food at each meal. You do not need perfect tracking. Look for blank spaces. If breakfast has none, add Greek yogurt, eggs, cottage cheese, tofu, or milk. If lunch is only crackers or salad vegetables, add beans, fish, poultry, tofu, or another suitable sauce. If nearly everything arrives at dinner, redistribute some of it. Then combine the nutrition plan with progressive strength training and monitor function. Chair stands, stair climbing, carrying groceries, and recovery. Do not let perfect tracking become a barrier. Nutrition labels and food databases are estimates, and restaurant portions vary. The purpose of calculation is to reveal a large gap, not to make every meal mathematically exact. A repeatable pattern of protein-rich meals is more valuable than one perfect day followed by a week of guessing. Unexplained weight loss, loss of appetite, difficulty swallowing, rapid weakness, or major changes in kidney function deserve professional evaluation. Sudden one-sided weakness or trouble speaking is an emergency. Let us review. The adult minimum is 0.8 grams per kilogram. Many healthy older adults may benefit from approximately 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram, but medical conditions can change that range. Spread useful protein sources across meals and pair them with resistance exercise. Subscribe to Longevity Blueprint TV for practical, evidence-based guidance on staying strong and independent after 60. Thank you for watching. The goal is not the highest protein number. It is enough protein from appropriate sources, supporting a body that still has a reason to stay strong.